Well, this has been a hell of a week for vehicles. Last Saturday, a week from today, I brought the truck down to Oregon to move my daughter's stuff out so she can go back up to the UW in Seattle. And as I'm going down there, the belts in my truck busted. I had it towed to a local Ford dealer. They're kind of working on it, but they can't get around to it for a couple of weeks because of the labor shortage. I'm like, okay, I gotta do what I gotta do. Now my Subaru's starting to make some noises over here. That's the only vehicle I have running. My tractor started leaking oil. I've got to figure out if that's hydraulic oil or if it's engine oil. So now I'm trying to get this RAV4 over here running, which I parked a couple of months ago back in May because it was having so many problems. I'm like, I'm just going to give it to the junkyard. Well, I started looking at prices because of inflation. Used cars are freaking ridiculous. So now I'm trying to get this running just to have a spare car just in case shit goes even haywire with this Subaru. It's been crazy. But we did have a good time this week when we went to Wild Wave. So why don't you take a look at that while I work on this car. Take two, this time with us filming. For Mia's birthday, we're taking her to go to Wild Waves. So Six Flags, we got swimming and we got rides. But the first thing we got to do is go to the pharmacy so I can get some Dramamine. I'm hoping that works because I really want to go on rides, and I haven't been able to go on rides for 15 years. And I used to love going on rides. Okay, we've really crushed ourselves in here.
Yes, we have.
Poor wife, poor Mia. But you know what, I'm kind of comfortable.
Yeah, it's going to be really comfortable when it starts spinning and then crushing us.
Well, it goes your direction.
Yeah.
So Mia's going to get the one that gets crushed.
I think it goes both directions, so I think I'll get it going.
You'll get it both ways.
Yeah, I'll get it both ways.
Yeah. Kind of like a low-budget porno film. So I've been charging the battery now for about 15 minutes. Let's see if the battery's still good. I hate to put more money into this, but I might have to go get another battery if it isn't. Let's do the test. Let's take the cables off and see what happens. Here's the moment of truth, turning off the car and starting it up. I gotta go get another battery. Well, it's running, but doesn't sound that great. One of the issues I was having was it was stalling out, so let me just do some basic maintenance, make sure all the fluids are good, etc., etc., and take it from there. I just checked the fluids, tranny fluid, oil, everything seems to look good, but you could just hear it. It doesn't sound good. I guess I'm just going to take it for a spin. See what happens. Well, it's driving okay. There's a winding sound this is why I kind of parked it. But I'm thinking just as an emergency backup, I'm probably going to keep it around. I'm going to have to get a license. I'm just going to do one time around the Buckley Loop, which is kind of our, just a 4-mile loop around town. Now, one of the issues this thing has is you can hear when it comes to a stop like this, it'll stall. Oops. It'll stall if you try to give it the gas too much. So it's kind of this, it's just not a great car. Well, it's running. Not great, but I'm just going to use this as an emergency car that I'm going to use to go to the grocery stores in case something happens to the Subaru. I know we have a backup, which is good. And I'll make a decision in January, because supposedly the price of used cars has peaked and it's going to start coming down. I'd like to get something more reliable, particularly with my younger daughter driving. You can hear this thing. That's just not good. But either way, it's running.